Good morning. In this video, I'm going to be showing basic console and VTY configuration setup on Cisco routers and switches for lab purposes. So let me begin with changing the name of the router. So I'm going to go into global config mode, and I'm going to name it R3700. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure that if an invalid entry is entered into the router console, that it doesn't go and look up the DNS and waste valuable time. So I'm going to type in no IB domain lookup. Right, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to configure the console. Okay. So exec timeout 00, what it does is it prevents the router from going back to non-privileged mode, user mode, after a period of time, and it keeps it in whatever mode it is in with this command. The next thing is I'm going to type in logging synchronous, and with that, when the command is issued, messages remain intact as configuration line is being typed. So this is a very useful command. It's often when you're running the router in an active environment, there may be debug messages showing up, and there may be updates from the routing protocol showing up on the console, and as a result, the messages can be split, or the commands that you're typing can be split into multiple parts. So this way it keeps the messages intact. And then, since we're not going to be using password to get into console, because this is after all for the lab environment, I'm going to type in no login, which disables password checking. And finally, for the console mode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in privilege level 15. So what that means is if you were to enter into the console after a reboot, it will directly take you to privilege mode. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with for telnet sessions. So I'm going to type in line VTY 04. And the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that that I'm saving my running configuration into the startup configuration. So you could type in either WR or copy running config to start config. Right? And I'm going to show you the running config right now. And as you can see, no IP domain lookup has been implemented. And exec for both console and VTY. See exec timeout 00, privilege level 15, logging synchronous, and no login for line VTY 04. Go back and check something here. So yeah, so that is the end of my first video on configuring Cisco console. I'm going to be making further videos. I'm in the midst of preparing for doing my CCIEs. I'm done my CCNP and CCNA for routing and switching, and I hope to make more videos, starting with CCNA material and working from that up. Anyways, thanks for viewing my video, and have yourself a great day. Take care.